What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? This is me again. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling today. It's just, you know, no, I'm not feeling good, but I am happy that I am alive. I'm awake, and I'm be able to share my story with you. This is a story about time I was homeless. So it all began. I feel like my he was basically Yahweh, the light Almighty. He was basically trying to teach me a lesson, and because before before I became homeless, I was doing really good in life. Had two jobs, you know, two cars, a house, everything that I really wanted in life. I had it, but I took it for granted. I took it for granted. And he showed me what can happen when you take things for granted. Uh, Basically, how it all led up to me being homeless was, you know, they didn't appreciate the people around me. I told one person, I'm not going to mention her name, but she had she had three kids at the time, and I had an apartment. Yeah, I needed a little help, you know, but I was just my pride was way too big. My pride was just way too big. So you know, I moved her into my house, and I told her, I said, "You help me, I help you." Because at the time I had just lost my job at the school bus position because I was doing a couple things that I shouldn't have been doing. Um, but I felt like I was actually helping people. But obviously, I wasn't doing nothing but creating a problem. Um, Basically, I moved her in. You know, she did something I didn't like, which was, going back and talking to her ex, sending pictures to him and everything. And he was in prison, and I didn't know who. I really just met her, and I didn't know whether she was trying to set me up or whatever the case may have been. But I did put her out because of that, you know. And because of that, I feel like I went through my great turmoil of punishment. Uh, the first thing that happened to me after I put this young lady out of my house was I got hit by a car. And I got hit by a car. It almost ran my head over. That was February 7th of 2000, I believe, 14. I'm not for sure. But yeah. So my dumb self did not go to the hospital. Just kind of like try to wing it, try to self heal myself. Um, the second thing was I became homeless myself. You know, I lost my house, I lost my two cars, I lost everything behind the promises of helping a fellow person out who was in need, who did need my help. But because of my arrogance, because of my ego, because of my pride, I drove a wedge between what God wanted me to do. And I disobeyed that because of my own personal issues. Um, so I lost everything. I lost everything. And my point here to the story here today is if you make a promise to God to help people and do the right thing, you must do that. I created Jim's Art Eye not just because of art, the art of, creativity, but the art of words, the art of conversation, the art of just expressing yourself, period. Because art comes in many different forms. I may come on here with a song one day, I don't know, shoot, a poem or something. But I truly learned my lessons, and it took me a while. It took me all the way up until now, to 2020, 21, to actually get the whole idea of why I went through what I went through. It's because I turned my back on my promises to him. You know, he never turned his back on his promise to me, and I turned my back on my promise to him. And that ends today. You know, I always want to serve him. I always want to walk in his light, on his path, and I don't ever want to go through this turmoil again because, like, honestly, this tumor, when I found out I had this tumor, and I thought about over the years of everything that has happened, even though it's not cancerous, it's still something that slowed me down. Now, when I say it slowed me down, it slowed me down. Like, I can, I can't eat certain things because it makes me sick. I can't walk upstairs because it drains my energy. I have to take my time doing everything, and that's one thing I never had was patience. And he taught me that. I am grateful for that. Believing in his word and trusting in my spirit, my spiritual voices helped me get through a lot. And I just want to tell you guys, if you don't follow the word or you don't follow through with your promise with him, things will get rough. And it might seem like, he doesn't love you, but it's all just a lesson. It's all just a lesson. In order to get what you want, you have to give him what he wants. And that's him. Like, he wants you to acknowledge him. He wants you to love him. He wants you to spread the good grace of his word to him. And I mean, not to him, but to others, that are in the dark. And my whole point of this story is love him and hold your word to what you said you was gonna do. But I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for coming out here, taking the time to listen to me, even though I probably only got one person that's gonna look at this video. But I do appreciate you taking that time out to listen to what I had to say. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.